Hollywood is no stranger to drama, both on and off the screen. Some stars master the art of playing love-struck characters so well that they end up falling for their co-stars in real life. From unexpected flings to love stories that stood the test of time, some of the most adored celebrity couples found their happily ever after right where they work on set. You might think Hollywood romance is all about whirlwind flings and dramatic breakups, but these couples prove otherwise. Some of them met as young hopefuls, others reconnected years later, and a few have become ultimate couple goals, proving that love can indeed survive the madness of fame. Let's dive into the most fascinating celebrity love stories that blossom behind the scenes. Number 8. Daniel Radcliffe and Erin Dark. A magical love story beyond Hogwarts. After waving goodbye to his wizarding robes, Daniel Radcliffe made a conscious effort to steer clear of anything that screamed boy who lived. In 2012, he landed a role in the drama Kill Your Darlings, where he met the talented Erin Dark. The film may have been dark and intense, but Radcliffe recalls their first encounter as a kind of sweet record of their flirtation. However, the movie was far from a fairy tale romance. It was R-rated, leading Radcliffe to jokingly say that explaining their first on-screen interaction to their kids one day would be one hell of a story. Fast forward over a decade, and the couple is still going strong. In 2023, they took on a brand new role becoming parents. Radcliffe has even hinted at dialing back his acting career to spend more time with their son. Despite that, he's still making waves, bagging his first Tony Award for Best Actor in a Musical. Naturally, he didn't forget to give a heartfelt shout-out to Erin in his acceptance speech. "My love, Erin, you and our son are the best thing that has ever happened to me." Now, if that's not real-life romance, we don't know what is. Number 7. Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes, Hollywood's most mysterious couple. If there's an award for most private celebrity couple, Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes would be frontrunners. Their love story kicked off in 2011 when they played a couple in The Place Beyond the Pines. Sparks flew, and before you knew it, they had taken their chemistry off-screen. Despite being together for over a decade and raising 2 daughters, the duo remains notoriously private. They never walked the red carpet together, and you'll be hard-pressed to find a family photo on social media. In fact, Mendes only casually confirmed they were married in 2022, referring to Gosling as her husband in an interview. That's some next-level secrecy. Mendes stepped away from acting to focus on raising their daughters, Esmeralda and Amada, proving that even Hollywood stars sometimes choose diaper duty over scripts. That doesn't mean she's out of the spotlight entirely. She still finds time to troll Gosling on Instagram, including a cheeky reminder that he had to put the kids to bed after the Oscars. And for the record, their daughters got a taste of the Hollywood life, visiting Gosling on the set of Barbie. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see little Esmeralda and Amada on the red carpet in the future. Number 6. Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz, a love story 16 years in the making. Some love stories take their time to unfold, and Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz are proof that patience pays off. The pair first met in the 1990s while working on a play together. Back then, they were nothing more than co-stars, but fate had other plans. Fast forward to 2011 when they starred as a married couple in the thriller Dream House. This time, the on-screen romance led to real-life sparks, and within a year, they got hitched in an ultra-private ceremony with just 4 guests, 2 of whom were their kids from previous relationships. Talk about keeping things low-key. Despite their A-list status, Craig and Weisz remain intensely private. But every now and then, we get glimpses into their life, like the fact that Craig and their youngest daughter, Grace, are huge Star Wars fans. Bond and sci-fi geek. Now that's a combo we love. Number 5. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, the internet's favorite couple. If Hollywood romance had a most likely to roast each other category, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively would win hands down. Their love story began in 2010 on the set of Green Lantern. At the time, they were just friends, but by the end of 2011, both were single and love soon followed. By 2012, they were married, and today they're raising 4 kids together. But unlike other couples on this list, they are anything but private. Their social media banter is legendary. Reynolds often shares unflattering pictures of Lively, and she retaliates by mercilessly trolling him in interviews. Despite the constant jokes, they are each other's biggest cheerleaders. Lively even played a role in shaping Deadpool and Wolverine, helping Reynolds craft the film's ending for maximum impact. Who knew romance and superhero movies could go hand in hand? Number 4. Tom Holland and Zendaya, Hollywood's young power couple. From friendly co-stars to a full-fledged romance, Tom Holland and Zendaya's love story reads like a rom-com script. When they landed their roles in Spider-Man: Homecoming, they were warned by producer Amy Pascal not to date. Well, that advice went straight out the window. For years, they kept their romance under wraps, dodging dating rumors left and right. Then, in 2021, the paparazzi caught them sharing a passionate kiss, confirming what fans had long suspected. Since then, the two have been more open, dropping adorable compliments about each other in interviews. Earlier this year, Zendaya sent the internet into a frenzy when she rocked a massive diamond ring at the Golden Globes. Not long after, their reps confirmed that the couple is engaged. Given their history of secrecy, don't be surprised if they tie the knot in a hush-hush ceremony. Number 3. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson, Twilight's real-life saga. When Twilight hit theaters in 2008, fans were ecstatic to see Bella and Edward's romance extend beyond the screen. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson's chemistry was undeniable, but despite the speculation, they kept things mysterious. Stewart finally confirmed they were an item in 2011, but just as their fans were celebrating, the relationship hit a major bump in the road when Stewart was caught in a scandal with director Rupert Sanders. That marked the beginning of the end for their romance. Despite the split, they remained professional while wrapping up the Twilight series. Today, both have moved on. Pattinson is engaged to singer Suki Waterhouse, while Stewart is set to marry screenwriter Dylan Meyer. Number 2. Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz, Spain's ultimate power couple. Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz have the kind of love story that sounds straight out of a classic romance film, probably because it kind of is. They first met in 1992 while filming Jammin' Jammin', but their love story didn't begin until years later when they reunited on the set of Vicky Cristina Barcelona in 2007. By 2010, they were married in a super-secret ceremony in the Bahamas. Now, over a decade later, they're one of Hollywood's most enduring couples, raising 2 children while keeping their private life very private. Bardem is forever his wife's biggest fan, once saying in an interview, "She has that Spanish fire, but I'd rather that fire be on my side than against me." Smart man. Number 1. Kit Harington and Rose Leslie. A love story that was written in the snow. If there's one couple that proves fantasy worlds can create real-life love, it's Game of Thrones stars Kit Harington and Rose Leslie. The two met on set while filming in Iceland, where Leslie played Ygritte, the wildling who stole Jon Snow's heart and delivered the iconic "You Know Nothing, Jon Snow." Unlike their on-screen romance, which ended in heartbreak, their off-screen love only grew stronger. They got married in a stunning castle wedding in Scotland in 2018, attended by Game of Thrones co-stars who probably struggled not to make red wedding jokes. Now they're happily raising their son, proving that love can, in fact, survive even the most brutal winter. And that's a wrap on Hollywood's most legendary on-set love stories. If you enjoyed this deep dive into celebrity romance, make sure to smash that like and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on more juicy stories, because let's be real, Hollywood is basically a reality show with better lighting. And hey, drop a comment who's your favorite celeb couple, and which one do you secretly think is just faking it for the PR?